This is the new Volkswagen Golf GTD. I think it's quite possibly the best hot hatchback in the world. We get right into the technical specifications. As you know, a lot of people would like to know exactly how much power this makes. Under the bonnet in this, the GTD specification is a 2-litre TDI engine. It comes with a strut and everything, so you don't need to do it manually, but it's got 2-litre TDI engine, produces 184 brake horsepower from factory and 320 Nm of torque, chinned up obviously from the normal 2-litre engine. And this gives us massive extra oomph from the normal car. As you see, it's got the updated lights. This is the Mark 7.5, and yes, they decided to call it that. It's got the new LED indicators, as you can see. They're very, very nice, and it's got the LED light. It's LED, everything, so it's basically, you know, you're going to blind everybody that comes past you. And around the back as well, LED lights, so anybody who's sitting behind you, if you put your brakes on, you're going to blind them as well. Also around the rear of the car, massive boot space, so you can fit all your luggage in here. You can fit as many beers, as many whatever you want, golf clubs if you're into that kind of thing. Twin exhaust, so everybody knows that it's very sporty and it's very stylish. Inside, we have the latest Volkswagen technology, of course, so in front of the driver, digital dashboard, so then it has all the nice dials and then the temperature gauges and everything else here, and then you can scroll through all these menus to choose your driver, so you can choose specific, you know, modes and have that set to your exact liking, and then you have different menus that you turn on first. Go through different menus, so you go through your assist systems, you go through navigation, your views, which then lets you change these from speedo to your elevation, your angle, that kind of thing if you're really into that technical stuff. And then this version specifically has a 6-speed manual. It's very nice, and it's a nice golf ball design. And then down here, because it's a Golf, you can choose your different modes, so you go from eco to normal, sport of course being the one that firms up the suspension a little bit, makes the steering a little bit heavier, and gets the throttle response a nice touch. Down here, electronic handbrake is standard, usual Volkswagen things, 2 cup holders, little cigarette lighter in there, and then there's a cubby hole in here for your drugs probably going there. Now what we're going to do, as with any car review, is take it for a test drive. Now, what's this car like to drive exactly? Well, it's like any sort of normal Golf, except it's a bit more sporty. So your sport suspension, when it's in sport mode, of course, firms it up a little bit, and even at that, it's still very comfortable. Changing gears is very easy as well, and it's also very responsive. The 2-litre TDI engine, with all that torque, its power delivery is exquisite. So, you've watched this review and you're probably thinking, I quite like that. Well, you'll have to spend about probably 18 grand around this sort of spec. Doesn't come with the sunroof, but then the velour is very nice. Overall, I'd rate this car a 9 out of 10. A couple of things obviously that, you know, over time you might get bored of, or you might look at the price of the fuel, but then that's really not a problem with this car. It's more sort of a problem with the government, but we don't talk about that. And yes, if you want a proper driver's car, a proper hot hatchback, then you should probably choose this car. And it's diesel, so you get good MPG, or so much I can say.